Hi Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for you and the other person. Now the other person might be a friend, family member, it could be a spouse, a girlfriend, a significant other, even a person of interest, of course. So you fill in the blank there, and this will be for all sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs too. Okay, so there you have it. All right, so this will run September 16th through the 30th, 2019. But just keep in mind that energies are fluid, so it can happen way before. You might be happening now, or it could happen way into the future. Okay, so just note that because it does happen that way. Okay. All right, so please continue to like, subscribe, and note your comments below. I do very much appreciate it. Thank you all who have been graciously calling me for their reads. I do appreciate that. I love meeting each and every one of you. It's such an honor, okay? And I do want to let you know that I do have a new service as well. So if you want to check that out, it's called Beyond the Read, and that is to eliminate a lot of the baggage a lot of times that we tend to carry on our journey that we don't need to. We can just actually clear that out. So if you have a limiting belief, anything of the sort, fear, sadness, guilt, shame, any of those, kind of some of those biggies are pretty prominent, then you want to kind of check us out. So just click above there and you'll see that there and check us out there. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started and see what's in store for you. I'm excited to see what wants to come out for you here. All right. So let's talk about your current situation. We're going to use some oracles. We're going to use some tarot. We're going to talk about, we're going to use the deck, Talk to Me Like I'm Someone You Love. All right. So here we go. All right. So currently right now, okay. So in this current situation right now, Leo, what you're focused right now is on simplicity. Okay. Not making things more difficult, not convoluting things, right? This is about staying true to yourself and to your I am and your solar plexus, which is that yellow. And this is really getting true to yourself in terms of simplifying things, okay? So this also takes a little bit of rewiring. So speaking of kind of the service that I've mentioned, kind of going beyond the read, this is about rewiring, okay? So this is about taking a look at something that maybe had served you as you were growing up, and now looking at it now as your adult self and realizing that you were on automatic and you were consistently maybe solving the solution, thinking in a particular way on something, maybe it was, whatever the case may be that had caused confusion. But whatever is getting in the way, this is saying that you thrive on a lot more simplicity. And so what it takes is a little bit of rewiring things in the relationship, in the situation, to make things more simple. So it could be just communication with you and that particular person. It could be the rewiring of how you're thinking and how you're perceiving it, because maybe you're perceiving it differently and then the other person anticipated, but it could have been based upon what you had learned in the past, maybe as you were growing up through teachers and parents and things like that, right? Not uncommon, all right? So this is going to take a little rewiring, okay, to make things a little bit more simple, all right? Again, could be a relationship, it could be a situation, kind of whatever wants to come into play there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a tarot card on this, and I'm going to see what wants to come out here. Okay, here we go. What is it? Yeah, it's like you put something came to an end, okay? So you maybe had to end something so as to bring your confidence level up a little bit and to make your life a little bit more simple, all right? So something has come to an end could again be in a relationship, a situation, whatever the case may be. But that's what I see here. Yeah, how interesting. Yeah, because this is like the complexity, I think, was eating at you, maybe perhaps. But I think all it takes is a different perception. So maybe that's what you're saying. This is about surrendering to any burdens that might be in the way, because love's gonna endure, right? Let kind of like it's almost like you want to let things kind of go through, like let the fires roar, and love's going to endure anyway, regardless of the situation. Okay, so it's almost as if that's what I kind of see for you there, right? So I think that you're finding in life your pleasure comes from simplicity. Okay, and something was very complicated that came to an end. And so I'm going to take a look and see what is after this. I want to see what clarifying the death card is here. Yeah, you get a page of wands, and this is a new beginning, and this is you here. It's your fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a new beginning, okay? Having a new beginning. Let things kind of blow out, let the fire roar, and love's going to endure, and then let it lead to a new cycle of a new beginning, okay? Either in this situation with this other person, you're going to know, so note your comments below, but there is a new beginning. Yeah, it's kind of like maybe walking away from something that maybe was, kind of a little bit more raging than you anticipated. You're moving to calmer waters. Could have to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius of some sort, or you're just taking on that energy and moving to calmer waters. Okay, let's take a look at this other person and where they're at. All right, let's take a look at this, Leo, see where they're at. All right, wow. All right, here's where it is. Patience. Okay, so this other person is either hoping you have patience or trying to have as much patience as they can in this situation, okay? And that's what I see coming through here. So very, very important. This is about sometimes letting things unfold as they should. Kind of like we talked about with the simplicity on your side there. But this is about patience, and this does have to do perhaps with monetary on this other person's side here. Perhaps they're dealing with a Capricorn or taking on that energy of just really watching their coin and where they place their coins and all of that as it goes through. So having patience as it relates to their work and their situation, their stability, okay? I'm just saying because that's what seems to be coming through here. And it could have to be, I think that once they get, as they kind of work on that and they get the assistance or they get what they need, then they've got an opportunity to have something to offer someone else. But they're trying to gain their stability right now. And it could be that you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone that has that in their chart as well. But they have a lot of love as well, for them. There is, but they have to really still focus on their truth. Maybe they're a teacher in spiritual realm in some way, but they're waiting on using their own intuition and getting their own guidance in this process. Okay, so just to let you know. Now, what is it? Where is the relationship headed? Or this situation. Keep in mind, this could be you and the other person, but this can also translate into it talking about work. Sometimes it does. Like I said, I've had clients I've mentioned this in my other videos who said that this related 100% to work with me, and it can. So that's why you just never know what's going to resonate with you. Okay, so back to where is this relationship headed? We're going to start with you here, Leo. What is that? Here it is. Action. So this is about you taking action and moving it forward. It's kind of like, really balancing yourself and balancing the situation through, communication, through different perspectives, but really taking action on what it is that you want in your life, Leo. And that's what I see coming through, because it's just this beautiful rainbow of colors here. And it's so colorful and exciting and new and whimsical. And it's almost as if it's almost as if like the wind is taking you and the universe is taking you, and your source on whatever that is for you is moving you in the direction that you should move into, okay? That leads to your colorful life and colors in your life, right? And really makes you feel happy and kind of blooming, like you're living life, okay? And that's what I see here. So that's what action is all about, is really kind of taking that on. So this is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. Yeah. I love this. This is great. Now, when I clarify it, let me see what wants to come out for you here. Let's see what that is. Okay. Clarifying the action card here. What is it? Ooh, okay. So there's an opportunity of love, from someone. Again, the universe is offering this to you, but you're kind of pouting and you're sitting under a tree, it looks like here, because it's not what you want. It's not exactly coming in the shape or form that you anticipated in, but this is saying, heed, my friend. This might be the very, very thing that you need, okay? Sometimes, it's kind of like that old Rolling Stones song, you can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. So this is something to take heed about, okay? I don't know why I brought that up, but to me, it's just because I thought of the fact, it's not it may not be in the shape or form that you had anticipated it to be in, or in a way that it should be in, but it's helping you grow too. So it's quite interesting. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? Anything else that wants to come through, and the universe is giving you a gift, okay? So yeah, that's what it's saying. Yeah, this is beautiful. This gift can actually lead to a 10 of Pentacles, a happily ever after. I'm just saying, okay? So there is an opportunity that is at hand, okay? 10 of Pentacles is fulfillment. This is really just feeling wonderful. This is a 10. This is actually coming to completion. Happy family life, right? It's just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that's what I'm seeing here. Wow, I love this. So that's what seems to be coming through. Happy family life, happy kids, just kind of like very, very wealthy, very established, right? And if that's what you're looking for in terms of a mate, then this is actually someone that might really, that the universe is bringing in for you. You may not recognize that this is what it could lead to, okay? I'm just saying, okay? All right, so let's take a look at this other person as to where the relationship is headed. Let's see what that is. Okay, here it is. Priority. So this is a person that's trying to figure out what's going to be priority for them. Is it, what is it? What does this person want? Does this person want a relationship, or does this person want to not have a relationship? And I think this person's kind of deciding that, okay? Also it could be making a priority to take off the blinders and see things as they really, really are. And I think that's a part of what they're going through in terms of patience. They want a little bit more enlightenment and guidance before they move forward. And then once they do, they make it a priority in their life. This other type of person is what they do. It might take them longer to maybe make that decision, maybe commit, make a decision in a situation, or take that job, that situation. Maybe it's, trying to figure out what job or anything of the sort. It might take them a little longer, but they're looking really deep into it, because once they move into it, they are very loyal. Okay, so I'm just saying. So it's like they've got blinders up, and they're trying to see. I want to see things clearly, but it's a little clouded right now, and I'm not seeing things fully, and I need more time. So this person is trying to have patience and very much, going into their third eye and using their intuition and using their third eye to gain that keen perception, right, in the process. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. When I clarify this, let's see what wants to come out, all right? Let's see what it is. All right, here it is. Page of Swords, new beginning, okay? A new beginning. You might be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm just saying here. So that could be coming. There's a new beginning for this person that they're starting, right? They're just starting all over. It could be in a work situation, in a relationship. What they don't want is any of this conflict. They want to rid of this. This is going to be nowhere in their life. And this is what I'm feeling very, very strongly coming through in the read. They do not want to have that fiery energy and that conflict, okay? They want to lay that down and don't want any part of that. And what's happening is, I believe that they're being very much recognized. They could be in the limelight, just saying, because it's so hot, it's fallen down. So this is about success with the wreath, right? And other people noticing them. They're very passionate about what they do, and they're very honest and transparent into how they move forward. And that's what they try to live by. They're on this white horse, right? And they're doing things that relate to the heart chakra. That is something that really feeds their heart, and has have a lot of passion, to move forward. So they could have fire in their chart as well, just saying, but that's what seems to be coming through. So how interesting. Well, what is the outcome? Let's see what it is. What is it here, Leo, for you? Let me pull it out. Unity, coming together. Very, very nice. working together. Sometimes that just takes a little patience on their side, and also takes a little simplicity on your side, right? Takes a little bit of action on your side, right? And so, and then them to make it a priority, right? To really, come together if that's what you both really want. So, finding some sort of unity in this process, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. It's quite beautiful. Yeah, it's like coming together, even though that you might have different perspectives. This is about we're all united in love, right? We're all united in love. And this is what this situation needs to remember, okay? Whatever has brought you to my channel, but that's what I see here. Yeah, so it's almost as if that's what's coming into play. Yeah, it's like that there is, it's about healing any sort of hidden hurts that are from, whatever the case may be. And this is about, teamwork. This is about, coming together in communal effort, right? And to make things happen, and to be a part of something that is bigger than yourselves, or for this person, bigger than themselves. It's about coming together, and that is what they believe in. So this is quite beautiful. How interesting. So that's what we have here. So anything else that could change the outcome? Anything else? Let's start with you, Leo. Divine companion. This is two people coming together and intertwining, within the light, shining the light on each other and warming each other's hearts, and feeling that golden warmth, okay, for two people together. So this could be, there's this divine communion, knowing that there's something greater than yourselves that's bringing you together, okay? And this is not a coincidence, right? It's almost as if that this was destined to happen. It's like this spiritual connection. So that's what I see here. What about this other person? Anything that they can do to change the outcome? Forgiveness. To make things a little easier, forgiving themselves and forgiving the other person. You know what's so interesting is that you both are going through forgiveness. You see the common pattern of that helix that's kind of intertwined. It's about forgiving each other and working together in camaraderie, in union, right? And it's two people that have a divine connection, and a connection that's greater than themselves, right? So it's quite beautiful. It brings warmth to the heart. It also brings love, which is, in the whole situation. So that's what I see. So let's take a look at what it is, Leo, you want to say to this person, and what the other person would like to say to you. All right? What would you like to say to this person? Here it is. What is it? I'm sorry I couldn't hear you sooner. So maybe, again, remember when we talked about the very beginning, Leo, when we talked about simplicity? Maybe you had to rewire something to hear what this other person was saying. And hence, I'm sorry I didn't hear you, So it could be that even though your partner was trying to get through to you, or that other person, or that situation, this is saying, that's just basically saying, I'm sorry I couldn't hear you sooner. So again, a different perspective, right? Let's take a look at what this other person would like to say to you. Here it is. Here it is. What is it? It feels like I can do no right by you. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So this is about this person using this card when they feel that you're just not liking them. Okay. whatever come what may, but that's what it's saying. But this is about maybe not actively working together, or being unwilling to give you an inch in a situation. Okay. So this is that's what's coming into play. How interesting, guys. How interesting. And what's going to bring you both together? Let's just see what this is. I'm going to pull this because I feel a need on this, Leo. Okay, what's going to bring you together? Ingenuity. Wow. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Using your ingenuity in this situation is going to be key. And gosh, I'm just kind of looking at this card. This is so creative. And this is about like this, wow. This is about This is about, just being very creative in the process of working together. And it also could be that, the situation at hand, there is a solution. There is some sort of ingenuity that pops out. There's some sort of inspired solution that comes out. Okay. So, it is about, acknowledge the mistakes that each other has made, and that won't help it, that will keep it from repeating, right? In the process at the end here, and then know that a problem is solved. Okay. So I think that is really, really big. Okay. So that's what comes into play. Just know that you both are equipped to handle everything, and to really come to solutions to any problems, and with elegance and with poise. Okay. And that's what it's important for you to both carry those traits in the process of coming sort of any sort of compromise or whatever the situation. Okay. This could be in a work situation too, guys. I'm just throwing that out there, but yeah, it's, just know that you both have values, right? And you're both compromising on certain things. And with reason, what can happen is that with reason, you both can use your own genius inside of you to really make this flourish. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's quite beautiful. But yeah, and it really just brings, when I clarify that, a new beginning. It's the Ace of Wands, right? Another fiery beginning, right? So, okay, Leo, I hope that this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. And I look forward to seeing you next month, in the month of October. And until then, namaste.